Hey guys, so we're going to go over this warm up just real quick before you take your class check. We're looking at writing an equation in vertex form, given the vertex and a point, and then converting this equation to standard form. So when I'm given this vertex 2, 3, remember we always label that as h, k, and then this point here would be x, y. So once we have it labeled, then we will plug it into this vertex form. So y always goes first, so my y is 5, so that's what I put here, equals a times x. X is 4, minus h, which is 2, and that's squared, and then we add our k value, 3. So once we've plugged in our numbers, now we will simplify so we can solve for this a value here. So first we want to simplify that 4 minus 2 in the parentheses. So I'll rewrite the 5 equals a, and then 4 minus 2, that is 2. And we will square it, and then put a plus 3 at the end. So now we'll square the 2. 2 squared is 4, so when I rewrite this, that's 5 equals, so I'm going to put it in front of the a, so 4a plus 3. Next thing we want to do is solve for a. So to solve for a, we would subtract 3 on both sides. So 5 minus 3 is 2, and that's going to equal 4a. And that 3 minus 3 cancels out. So our last step here is to divide by 4. Okay, 2 over 4 simplifies just 1/2. So this time our a value is 1/2. Okay, so now that we've done that, we can rewrite our equation in vertex form. So I started with y equals your a value, which we found is 1/2. And then in parentheses, we have our x minus h. So here's x. Our h is 2, so we subtract 2. Remember, if your h is a negative, then you'll have to change the sign. Close the parentheses and square it. Then we put our k value, which is 3, so it's a plus 3 at the end. So that is our equation in vertex form. Now we will convert it to standard form. So the first thing we have to do, remember, is get this x minus 2 and square it. So that's the same thing as writing x minus 2 times x minus 2. So when I do that, I do x times x, which is x squared. And then x times negative 2, which is negative 2x. Now I have negative 2 times x, which is also negative 2x. And then negative 2 times negative 2, which is positive 4. Okay, so now when we write this, it'll be x squared. And then negative 2x minus 2x gives us negative 4x. And then plus 4 at the end. So now I want to take this right here and plug it in for what I boxed for the x minus 2 squared. So we'll rewrite this as y equals 1/2, and then parentheses, plug in that x squared minus 4x plus 4. And then we add 3 at the end. So now all we have to do is distribute out this 1/2 and then combine the like terms. So when I do that, I will get y equals, and then 1/2 times x squared is 1/2 x squared. 1/2 times negative 4x is minus 2x. 1/2 times 4 is plus 2. And then we have that plus 3 at the end. So our last thing to rewrite this is just combine the like terms at the end. So my final answer would be y equals 1/2 x squared minus 2x, and then 2 plus 3 gives me 5. So there is my equation in standard form.